Let's talk tariffs. Specifically, the new US-Vietnam trade deal announced by President Trump. Starting August 1, 2025, nearly everything imported from Vietnam will face a 20% tax. That's a huge jump from the old 2 to 10% rates, and it's going to hit products like sneakers, laptops, and furniture. Why does this matter? Because American companies have spent years moving manufacturing to Vietnam as an alternative to China. Now, those goods are about to get a lot more expensive for everyone. There's also a 40% tariff on anything suspected of being made in China but shipped through Vietnam. A trade war game of whack-a-mole. In return, Vietnam will let in US products duty-free, but for most people that's not much of a win. Bottom line, this is a shockwave for global supply chains and the costs are coming straight to you. How does a 20% tariff hit your wallet? Start with your shoes. Half of all Nike shoes are made in Vietnam. That extra cost? It's going straight onto the price tag of your next pair of Air Maxes. Electronics are next. Apple, Dell, and others have shifted production to Vietnam, so your next laptop or phone will cost more. Even your morning coffee isn't safe. Starbucks is a major buyer of Vietnamese beans, and supply chain disruptions mean higher prices for your latte. Companies won't eat these costs, they'll pass them on to you. Studies predict shoe prices could jump 37%, apparel by 35%. This isn't just about punishing Vietnam, it's about making everyday life more expensive for Americans. The result? A stealth tax on everything you buy. Get ready for higher bills on the basics. For Vietnam, this tariff is a potential economic disaster. Their economy relies on exporting to the US, over $135 billion in goods last year. Analysts say up to 2.5% of Vietnam's GDP is at risk, with hundreds of thousands of jobs on the line. The hardest hit sectors: textiles, footwear, seafood, and furniture, the backbone of Vietnam's growth. Factories may shut down and families could lose their livelihoods overnight. In response, Vietnam is turning to China for new trade deals. Ironically, the opposite of what the US intended. Instead of weakening China's influence, this policy may push Vietnam closer to them. It's a lose-lose for workers and global trade. Why not just move production elsewhere? It's not that easy. Building supply chains takes years and billions in investment. Companies can't just pack up and leave Vietnam overnight. And the US is raising tariffs on other Asian countries too. 35% for Bangladesh, 36% for Thailand, 25% for Malaysia. The usual escape routes are blocked. Even if companies try to move, they face new tariffs and unpredictable disruptions, like strikes at key ports. There's no quick fix. Rebuilding supply chains is a logistical nightmare. The reality companies will pass costs to consumers, not absorb them. Businesses are trapped, and so are you. Higher prices and more uncertainty are here to stay. All these tariffs mean one thing: inflation. As prices rise, your dollar buys less, and the Federal Reserve may hike interest rates to cool things down. That means loans, mortgages, and credit cards get more expensive too. Analysts estimate the average American household could lose $2,300 a year from these tariffs. Lower-income families are hit hardest since they spend more on essentials. The economy could slow, jobs may be lost, and your wallet will feel the pain. What can you do? Stay informed, watch your spending, and prepare for higher costs. Global trade might seem distant, but its impact is about to hit home, hard.